Will Bitcoin crash? It was at 60,000 US dollars and recently it just went down 9% down to 55,000 US dollars. Now there's been so much talk about it. I just want to kind of go over some of the things that have been happening and you guys can tell me down below if you've been invested in Bitcoin. I myself, I have a few $100s into Bitcoin. I don't have anything crazy into it, but I'm keeping my eye on it. That's why I kind of want to be involved in it. But it's been interesting to see the dips that Bitcoin has been having. Bitcoin hit its record high because President Joe Biden was just signing the 1.9 trillion stimulus package about the vaccines, and that's when Bitcoin shot up into the highest it's ever been. But after that, it kind of hit down to the $55,000, and we're gonna see what happens with it this week. People are bullish on Bitcoin because they see it as a hedge against normal fiat currencies. With Joe Biden signing this is going to push inflation extremely higher and it's going to devalue the US dollar. And that's why a lot of people are looking into Bitcoin right now. Some people think Bitcoin is just a bubble, but we all know Elon Musk has just invested $1.5 billion into Bitcoin. And to a guy that's trying to always go to the moon, maybe we should take a little bit of advice from Mr. Musk. You see, investors see Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. Analysts believe that the rise of Bitcoin has been helped by a steep economic recovery. Bitcoin has more than doubled in 2021 than it had in the previous year. And of course, this is because a lot of high-profile endorsements from Elon Musk and Twitter's Jack Dorsey. That's kind of the reason why people want to invest in this. The demand is only rising, and maybe one day you will be purchasing your groceries with cryptocurrency. So why is there no stopping Bitcoin? It seems like every time there's a stumble, it goes back in the market, it shoots right back up. It's kind of, they get the new endorsements from Elon Musk. It just seems to be what always happens with the cryptocurrency. So, every time you see it down, just wait for it to slingshot back up. You just got to be a little patient with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to become more and more recognized by the big banks because they are going to want to have control of this new currency. So just to put it in a bit of perspective, with Tesla purchasing the 1.5 billion of cryptocurrency of the Bitcoin, they made almost half that in a 4 to 6 week period. And that's more than they made on cars all last year. So it's a very huge play in the market for Elon Musk to do this. One of the reasons why Bitcoin is so successful is because it doesn't have a CEO. You're not going to your CEO and saying you've lost the currency. It's based on coding, and that's why it's so successful. It just has its rules. There are a lot of scammers out there, and you'll probably see them down in the comment section trying to get you to do something because YouTube's kind of crazy for that right now. But the actual pureness of Bitcoin, it's on a ledger and you can see all the transactions. And in some huge news, MasterCard also plans to be allowing cryptocurrency purchases to happen in the near future. Now, obviously, Bitcoin enthusiasts claim that Bitcoin will one day replace gold. We're gonna have to wait and see. I would love to know your thoughts on that below. So if you have the time, make sure you guys leave me a comment below. I'm always interested to hear from you guys. And for now, since guys like Elon Musk can really, manipulate it, we're gonna have to determine if this cryptocurrency, if Bitcoin is just a speculative currency or it's actually going to be something that's a major player in society, or maybe that's just what we're gonna have to be dealing with. Will you always have to be worried about who's gonna tweet something and your stock's gonna go down the next day or the currency's gonna go down? Maybe that's the world we're living in right now. And you gotta feel bad for the people that were buying pizza back in 2011 with 8 Bitcoins because that probably cost them $400,000 these days. So don't be using your Bitcoins for pizza. Just start investing and invest smart, and that's what we like to talk about on this channel. And I really appreciate you guys sticking around here. I know I'm in real estate, so I would wonder if one day people will be purchasing houses with Bitcoin, and I think it will. We joked about it maybe 3 years ago, and maybe that's gonna be a reality soon. Maybe I'll get an offer on a house that says Bitcoin, and I'll have to coach my seller to take that offer because I think it'll be a good deal. And if you guys want $10 of free stocks, I do have a link below for Wealthsimple, so make sure you guys click the link below if you want that. And if you wanna follow me on Instagram, I post there every single day at Jeff Weibel. So get over and follow me on Instagram, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.